The final verse of Parashat Vayechi tells us that Yosef died, was embalmed, and placed in an aron in Egypt. Why does Sefer Bereshit end like this? After all, there is surely great significance to this if it serves as the conclusion of the first book of the Chumash. In truth, this is the perfect way to close the first Sefer of the Torah. To appreciate why, though, we need to better understand the meaning of the word aron. Throughout the entire Chumash, the word aron is used in only two contexts: when discussing the Aron Kodesh, the holy ark in the Mishkan that housed the Luchot, and the place we put a dead body for burial. Rav Beryl Gershenfeld, citing Rabbeinu Bechai and Shemot 25:10, explains that the word aron comes from the word or, light. The existence of light allows for expanded horizons. One can see farther and observe more than if the light was lacking. With this in mind, a deep message emerges. Sefer Bereshit ends just as it began. The Almighty wants man to be able to create light, just as he did. We must expand other people's realities, visions, and potentials. Yosef is a prime example of one who succeeded in this task. No matter where he went or what difficulties he faced, Yosef was respected by both Jews and non-Jews alike. His brothers sold him into slavery, yet he became second in command of Egypt. He was thrown into prison for a crime he never committed, yet he became the leader of that prison. Yosef was considered a lowly slave and criminal by all of Egypt, but Paro turned to none other than him for guidance. Ultimately, Yosef had the ability to expand the vision of everyone around him and provide them with proper direction and life-changing advice. After peeling back the layers of the final verse in Parashat Vayechi, we can now recognize that the conclusion of Sefer Bereshit actually is quite beautiful. We start the Sefer learning how Hashem began creation with the words, "Let there be light." And at the end of Parashat Vayechi, we see that there lived a man who left behind a legacy of light, a lifetime of expanding the vision of others in a way that positively influenced them long after he died. The verse is emphasizing that Yosef accomplished this in Egypt, a place of utter darkness. The root of the word Mitzrayim, Egypt, is tsar, which when literally translated means narrow. The letter mem at the beginning of the word makes it causative. In other words, Egypt was a place that fostered the narrow-mindedness of a purely physical lifestyle to those who inhabited it. Nevertheless, even there, the darkest place in the world, Yosef created light. This is the conclusion of Sefer Bereshit. We should merit to learn from Yosef by bringing an abundance of light into dark places, expanding the vision of others, and helping those around us illuminate their own personal paths to greatness.